My life at 22. I wake up at 7:30 and usually go to bed at 11 or 12. Still taking 2 hot showers a day because the warmth wakes me up in the morning and helps me calm down at night. This is the Starbucks I go to every day to get our favorite drinks.
Hi, can I please get a venti strawberry acai refresher with light ice and no water?
Our morning drive, where I soak in my last few minutes with Abby before starting work. My view from work. What I typically look like 8 hours of the day. My favorite pair of shoes. How I dress. My best friend. The woman I get to marry this year. Our dog, who we treat like our child. The pickleball courts I play at. The couch I read on. The meal I'm best at cooking. The reason I'm usually smiling.
Freeze frame. In the house.
Oh my goodness.
My hands. My feet. My face. The medicine I take. The camera I always have with me. My tattoos. I'd say at 22, I'm a pretty lucky guy. I hope you enjoyed that part of the video. I got the idea a long time ago when I saw a Will Derbyshire video, and he used to do things like this every year just to kind of show what his life was like at that time. And the other day, it kind of randomly popped up in my mind again, so I decided to go for it. I think sometimes we look back at times and we remember like the highlights or the low parts of a specific period of our life. And I wanted to be able to see all the small details where I spent a majority of my time. So that was the motivation for this. And I know I've said this before, but for a large part of my life, there wasn't really a life beyond 18 or 20. For me personally, I couldn't see myself living beyond that. Given the circumstances I was in, I couldn't imagine my life that far forward in the future. So to be here at 22 is weird because I never thought I would actually be in this moment in general, but also just to be here knowing that a lot of the things I wished for when I was younger, I have now. I always think about that if I could go back and tell my younger self where I'm at now, like the girl I'm about to marry, the job that I have, it'd be like everything my younger self had wished for. So there's times where I think about it that way, and it doesn't really seem real. With that said, though, it's kind of a weird time in life because at 22, a lot of people are just getting out of college. A lot of our friends are getting married or having kids. So there's a lot of things changing, and there's a lot of really big life moments happening. And because of that, you can often look around and compare yourself. You think, oh, should I be having kids right now? Why am I not able to buy my first house right now? Why am I not as far in my career as this person is at this age? And it's kind of tough because you're in the midst of everything changing. And because you bounce from like one big life moment to the next because you're focused on keeping up, then you almost don't get to enjoy those little moments. So I think this year I'm just trying to sit back, enjoy the fact that, one, I never thought I would make it this far. I'm very lucky and just blessed to have people around me that support me and love me, and this year I get married. For me, that's something that I've literally always dreamed about. So rather than jumping ahead and focusing on how are we going to afford our first house, or why am I not as far in my career as I'd like, or any of those things, I just want to be thankful for where we already are and really enjoy the fact that I get to marry the love of my life this year. I think that in and of itself, when I look back at this time in my life, I'm going to remember that moment, and I just want to know that I fully felt everything that was going on then. Like, all of the excitement, all of the peace, maybe all of the anxiety about planning the wedding. I just want to be able to fully embrace it and not kind of rush on to the next thing just because things are changing so much. Um, but yeah, 22 is good. I still don't feel like an adult, but there are a lot of adulting things that I've been having to do, so it's kind of a strange part to navigate. But at 22, I can fortunately say I'm very, very lucky, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.